Saint Benedict of Nursia, c. 480 to 547 AD, is one of the most influential figures in Western Christianity, widely regarded as the Father of Western Monasticism. His life, and particularly the Rule of Saint Benedict, had a profound impact on the development of religious life, culture, and learning in Europe during the Middle Ages. Here's a comprehensive look at Saint Benedict, early life and spiritual journey. Birth and background. Benedict was born around 480 AD in Nursia, modern-day Norcia, Italy, to wealthy Christian noble parents. Disillusionment with Rome. As a young man, he was sent to Rome for his education, but became disillusioned with the moral corruption and societal decay he witnessed in the city, especially during the chaotic period following the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. Hermit life. Seeking a more spiritual and austere life, Benedict abandoned his studies and withdrew to a cave in Subiaco, a remote area outside Rome. He lived there as a hermit for 3 years, dedicating himself to prayer and solitude. Early monastic leadership. His reputation for holiness and wisdom grew, attracting followers. He was eventually asked to lead a community of monks at a nearby monastery. However, his strict discipline proved too challenging for some, and they reportedly attempted to poison him. Benedict miraculously survived these attempts and returned to Subiaco, where he established 12 small monasteries. Founding of Monte Cassino and the Rule. Monte Cassino, around 525 AD, Benedict left Subiaco and moved to Monte Cassino, a strategic hilltop between Rome and Naples. He famously destroyed a temple dedicated to Apollo on the site and built his most famous monastery there. Monte Cassino became the heart of the Benedictine order and a beacon of learning and spirituality. The Rule of Saint Benedict. It was at Monte Cassino that Benedict composed his enduring guide for monastic living, known as the Rule of Saint Benedict. This document, written for his monks, is not a rigid legal code, but a flexible and balanced framework for communal life dedicated to God. Key aspects of the Rule of Saint Benedict. The rule is renowned for its moderation, wisdom, and practicality. Its core principles can be summarized by the motto, Ora et labora, pray and work. Key aspects include balance. Benedict advocated a balanced lifestyle combining prayer, manual labor, spiritual reading, lectio divina, and rest. It avoided the extreme asceticism sometimes found in earlier monastic traditions. Community life. The rule emphasizes the importance of community, obedience, humility, and mutual support. Monks live together under the authority of an abbot, who is elected for life and serves as a spiritual father. Obedience and humility. These are central virtues. The rule outlines 12 steps of humility, guiding monks to submit their own will to God and to their superiors. Stability. Monks commit to a particular monastery for life, fostering a sense of rootedness and continuity. Hospitality. A strong emphasis is placed on welcoming guests as if they were Christ himself, particularly the poor and pilgrims. Silence. Silence is valued as a means of fostering contemplation and spiritual focus. Moderation. The rule provides practical guidelines for daily life, including regulations for meals, sleep, and work, always with an emphasis on moderation. Legacy of Saint Benedict. Saint Benedict's legacy is immense and multifaceted. Father of Western Monasticism. His rule became the standard for monastic life throughout Europe, shaping countless monasteries and influencing the development of numerous religious orders. Preservation of learning and culture. During a period of widespread instability and decline in the early Middle Ages, Benedictine monasteries became centers of learning, scholarship, and the preservation of ancient texts. They played a crucial role in safeguarding Western civilization. Evangelization of Europe. Monks following the Benedictine rule were instrumental in the evangelization of many European countries, spreading Christianity and contributing to the formation of a new European identity. Spiritual guidance. The principles of the rule, though written for monks, offer timeless wisdom on spiritual growth, community living, and finding God in everyday life, influencing Christian spirituality beyond monastic circles. Patron saint of Europe. In 1964, Pope Paul VI declared Saint Benedict the co-patron saint of Europe, recognizing his profound impact on the continent's spiritual and cultural heritage. Miracles and prophecy. Accounts of his life, particularly by Pope Gregory the Great in his dialogues, attribute miracles and the gift of prophecy to Saint Benedict, further solidifying his revered status. Saint Benedict died around 547 AD at Monte Cassino. His feast day is celebrated on July 11th. His life and the rule he established continue to inspire and guide individuals and communities seeking a balanced and purposeful life centered on prayer, work, and service.